So I'm noticing at the elbow, when I try to bend it, it is causing some issues with crunching right here. And so what I need to do is I think I'm going to add even a couple more edge loops here. Making sure I have the line mode selected. And I want to see where the joint is once more, so we'll turn on the joints under the filter. And I'm going to add just a couple more right there. We'll do the same thing to the other side. Right there. Now what will happen if we go into our joint and bend that elbow once more. It's looking better, but I do want to kind of do a little bit more smoothing here. So under joints, I'm going to, okay, so everything is locked except for the left shoulder and the elbow. So let me just do a quick smooth. It looks a lot better, I think. Let me just get that elbow even a little bit more bent. So let's turn off our joints. All right, so what I think I want to do is I want to reduce the amount of weighting that's happening on this side so that it doesn't pull in so much. So here's what I want. I'm going to go to my weights manager once more, and I'm going to, with these two joints unlocked, with these two joints unlocked, I'm going to, on this shoulder, start to remove. I'll have this add mode on our weights tool at 5%. We'll start to remove some of the weight here. We'll do the same thing on this one. I'm actually adding here. Okay. Okay, so now it's more of a tight bend. And let's do a quick smooth, just so that these points don't just start to jut out. I think these points here might be able to come out just a little more, so I'm going to go back. Not smooth, but add. There we go. There we go. That's not really what I wanted, but okay, so now we'll do another smooth. Visible only for this part. It just kind of keeps our lines intact. So right here I have two different basic arms to show how different topology can make bends look much better or worse. In my case, what I did in my model, which maybe isn't the best idea, is to just model straight lines for all of those edge loops. And if I go to smooth a little bit of this, you know, it can only go so far because it starts to pull in some of this part of the model. But if I bring this back and I start to bend this one, if I bend out this direction, it's going to pull less of this side if I start to do that smoothing again. See how it keeps this side much straighter? It doesn't pull it into the center as much. And that bend ends up being a lot more natural. So obviously you still want to have probably a few more edge loops, but you can see how having maybe less space in between these parts of the elbow and more space on this side would be able to add a little bit more definition to that bend. But for now, I'm pretty happy with how it looks when it's bent now. So I'm going to just do the same thing to the other side. I'm just going to go ahead and copy this weight over, and then we'll be able to move on to our controllers. Okay, don't want to F this part up. Okay, it's shoulder and elbow. That's all it was. Commands, and then just make sure we grab all these. Unlock, commands, mirror. Get them. Hadn't done it yet, just a second here. Okay. I'll make sure that this copies over. Hard to tell. I think it did it. Yeah. Yeah, it did. Cool. Okay, so yeah, now we have our finished rig. Congratulations, you made it through weight painting. You made it through rigging all the joints and your own model and all that stuff. So now it's time to move on to adding controllers to those joints.